Hi, everybody. I'm Kim. Welcome to the Regretful Yarn Addict. Hi. Hi, everybody. So, when I'm looking at my screen, everything looks completely blurry. Really blurry behind me. Unless I push my glasses up to look through my bifocals, and then it's surprisingly very clear. Anyway, I had an eye appointment this morning, and they put a whole bunch of crap in my eyes and dilated them and measured and all this other stuff because I'm having cataract surgery on my right eye in October. I already had it done on my left. So after October, the middle of October, I won't have to wear glasses except to read. So yay. So what have I been up to since the last time you saw me? About 5, 6. Same thing I've been up to every day. I think you can kind of see what I've been up to over here. So I'll show that first, and then I'll show a couple other little things. So what I am going to show you is a paint pattern, Teresa's Crochet Shop. She has a website, and I think it's teresascrochetshop.com. I'm not sure. I'll try to link it down below so that you can go there, and if you want this pattern, you can get it yourself. I think it was 3 something. But it comes with the pattern to make this using blanket yarn and using 4-weight yarn. I have not made one with 4-weight yarn. I've only used the blanket yarn. So it is Plush Hector the Hammerhead. You guys, I think it's very cool, but we'll start with the first one I made. This was the first one I made. Okay, so the top of the head is 1 piece. The bottom of the head is 1 piece. Oh, I got to put my smiles on all of them. And then you have the body. And then you have this, the belly patch. Then you have the 2 side fins, the dorsal fin, and the tail fins. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces that you have to sew together. And yeah, these, the fins and whatnot, because you start with like 4, in a magic circle, you have to have 4 single crochets. And it is so hard to work with only 4. 6 is the perfect size when you're doing blanket yarn. And 4 is like, oh my God, how do I get this twisted up the right way? But anyway, I think they turned out cute. I just love him. He's in gray. So we have him. And then I made one and these are all made with blanket yarn. And I have this one. And he's one of the, a frosted. It's kind of like a brownish gray and white. So I have him. He has a smile, but I think the rest of them don't. And depending on the yarn, some are bigger than the others. Okay, those 2 are about the same size. This one, though, is bigger. The purple one. Yeah, I got to put a smile on him. Because you have this one and this one. And you'll see the purple is just a little bit bigger. Because blanket yarn isn't all the same thickness. And then I have this one. This one is, I know the color is typewriter, and I like to use this color for chickens, but you know what? It works pretty good for a funky little shark, too. And then the last one I made, I went even funkier. Because you know what? You might not find a hammerhead shark out in the wild in this color. But this is not a real shark. So it can be any color I want. This one doesn't even have a fake mouth. So it can't bite you. Okay, so those are my hammerheads. Remember, I said I was trying to make something new and different? This was my new and different. Get all my sharks piled up there. And again, that is by Teresa's Crochet Shop. Then I made some more squares for my blanket, and I definitely have to, these have to be, what's the word I want? Blocked. They have to be blocked because they're very rounded. But if you remember, and if you don't, that's okay. I'm not going to hold it against you. You know, nothing like that. But I already showed 2 of these. So I made 4 more, and I still have to do the ends. And then I made 6 of the green. Burp, burp, burp. And then I decided that I'd put some regular granny squares in. Maybe. I've only made 1, and I'm still on the fence about it. Because I had to put an extra round on this one to make it the same size as those. Which can make sewing them together not difficult, but you know, not as easy. So I just have a plain black one. But look at this one, how nice. It's nice and square. And this one is rounded. But once this one gets blocked, they'll be the same size. So yeah, I'm not real sure on that. And then I bought some stuff for my craft shows. I didn't really need these, but I don't have any this size. And I don't know, it's definitely Chinese bag. Keep you smile. Keep you smile. So, yeah, I'll use them, but you know, only if I must. And then I got these. These are really cute because they're so little. Look at these cute little bags. And there's all different colors. And they're just little bags. See, I thought these would be great for if somebody buys one of my keychains right there. It's a nice little bag. And of course, I got these from Temu, so oh boy. Although I don't know, you guys, I'm very, very late on this wagon, but I decided to give Shein a try. Because when I first heard about Shein, I always thought that was just clothes. I didn't know that they had like all the little garbage things that, I don't want to say garbage things, because people give Temu a really bad rap. It's like, oh yeah, you think you're getting something full size and you get it and it's this big. Not always true. I just bought a small chainsaw. You can get them, you know, you can get the little ones like this at Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards. The ones that only have like a blade this big and they're good for like cutting small limbs and stuff like that. And I ordered it and I thought, oh, you know, it's going to be some cheap little thing. But it's actually quite nice. Came in a nice case and it was only like 13 bucks. Okay, this is not for craft shows. It's just something I want. I've been wanting one of these for a long time and I only paid like $7 for it. But it's a rotary cutter. And then I got extra blades. So, and it's pink. My chainsaw is pink too. So it's a Gertie chainsaw. But anyway, I've always wanted one of these. So I went ahead and got one. So I have that. I just love these little bags. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to use those you keep you smile. But these little colored bags, I will definitely use. So, got that stuff. I like when they mail things in these little bags. They're quite nice. I can't get to it right now. But I have one, oh, it's right here. I have one that I keep my little yarn ends in. And then when it gets full, I use it to stuff something. So that's why I like these. You can put stuff in them. Oh. My Hirschner's magazine came. I haven't looked at it yet. Because after I spent about two and a half hours at the eye doctor, I spent another hour and a half at the DMV because I renewed my plates online, but I put down the wrong address. I had the 2 middle numbers transposed. You know, I'm living here a year. You'd think I'd know my address. But no. Nope. You know. Oh, well. So, tell me what you've been up to. What's going on? And Deb, that That vest is really pretty. I'm so glad you made it. She made my circular vest. And it turned out very nice. It's very pretty. I'm just going to shuffle the cards up a little bit and see what we got going on for the next week or two. Because today is Thursday. I plan on getting this video up. I don't know. Depends on how quick I can get it to upload. So it'll either be up Friday or Saturday. Not quite sure. And no promises, but I might be doing some more, I don't know, stitch tutorials, other tutorials, just little tiny ones. This winter, once I no longer have to deal with doing stuff outside. Or just being outside, because I like being outside when it's nice. And oh my goodness, I know if you live in the central United States, in the middle, where I do, it went from, oh my God, oh, can't go outside, can't breathe, it's so hot, to, is it fall? Did fall happen and nobody looked? Did we miss August? Because it's not cold. It is not cold. It's a little chilly in the morning, like 57, 60 degrees when I leave for work at around 7. And then when I get home, 4:30-ish, it's usually mid-70s to low 80s. And I just saw a quick little video that it's going to probably be this way until the middle of September. Am I complaining? Oh, no. No, no, no. This weather is perfect. I love the kind of weather you can wear long pants or short pants and be just as comfortable, where it doesn't really matter. That's my kind of weather. When the weather doesn't dictate what I can or cannot wear, thumbs up in my book. All right. Let's see. Are we going to get something popping out at us? I guess this one, it didn't want to go in. Think it through. Not a fan of that, because sometimes if you think it through, you can think it through too much. Okay. Honor your feelings. And on the bottom, trust all will be well. Think it through, honor your feelings, and trust all will be well. Can we do that? I know. I always trust things will be well. Sometimes it bites me in the butt, but I still trust that everything will be okay. Even if it isn't the way I thought it would be or that I wanted it to be, because I believe, I know, going to cliche, I believe everything happens for a reason, happens when it's supposed to, and not when you want it to necessarily. And not necessarily the way you wanted it. Things just, not fate, but kind of a balancing thing, I guess. Yin and yang. All right, so that's going to do it for me on the Is she nuts? Side of things. No, I'm not. I'm not nuts. Stop it. So, y'all have a good day, good morning, good evening. Whatever, whenever, wherever it is when you're watching. Do not forget to subscribe, leave a comment, hit that thumbs up button. None of it costs you anything. Consider it your kindness for the day. And, later, Gators. Peace out.